Hi, this is Wayne Blau with another Smart Profit Maximizer moment. Well, whatever that is, a Smart Profit Maximizer moment. And I am Wayne Blau. I'm a CPA practicing on my own since 1991, actually working with small business clients since the late 70s. I've worked with thousands of them. And one of the questions I always pose to my business owners when I coach them is very simply, what should you be spending your time on? All right. Time is a constraint. All business owners have a limit. We only got 24/7. Why do some people get so much more done than others? What separates them? It's really, in my mind, they understand the value of their time and understand that this is an item that they simply must learn to manage. Now, I'm not going to get into all the time management theories and everything, though I do in my courses spend time on that, because at some point, when I'm coaching, it happens all the time. It's like, Wayne, these are some great ideas, but when am I supposed to do these? And then that's when we pull it out and start looking at it. Let's concentrate, though, on let's very simply, so you can start planning this. What should you be working on with 80% of your time? And really, it's very simply, you should be spending, as the business owner, 80% of your time on increasing profits by increasing revenue and lowering cost. Duh. I say that because when I say that, everybody looks at me and goes, yeah, no kidding. All right, do a test. Do this for the next week. All right, this is something I give somebody. I want you to write down everything you do in 15-minute intervals. All right, just what are you doing? 5 minutes if that's easy. A lot of work, but trust me, it's worth it. Write down everything you do for the next week. Excuse me, like I said, allergies. I don't know what I'm allergic to in this winter, but something. Anyways, at the end of the week, go someplace quiet. Get up before everybody else at home. That usually works for me. Go have a cup of coffee. Sit down someplace quiet and look at what you spent your time on. Now, first, figure out what you want to make. How much profit do you want to make? That ends up being, and then kind of divide that by about 2,000 hours. Get an hourly rate. So you want to make $50 an hour, $100 an hour, $250 an hour, whatever. Come up with that rate. And then look at all the items on your list and see, would I pay $100 an hour, just to pull a number, to have that done? And if it isn't, if you're not, put an X next to it. The second thing is, go buy it and put a check mark next to those items that you spent your time really increasing profits and increasing sales. Bill Glazer, he's an author of The Outrageous Advertising That's Outrageously Successful, a book I highly recommend. Get it and read it. Says, I have a two things business, getting new customers and keeping them as long as possible. He's a salesperson, but he's also, if you follow him, he knows how to make money. He knows the profit side of it, okay? I think that covers marketing pretty succinctly. He does elaborate by stating the business owner really should be concentrating on 4 things: optimizing your sales strategy to find the best way to sell your products or service, improving lead generation, improving the conversion of these leads into paying customers, and by extracting the maximum value from your customers by upselling and cross-selling add-ons. And I go into this a lot. This is where you need to be spending 80% of your time. I would say another thing you need to be doing is making sure you're doing your profit plan. All right. You should spend at the beginning of the year. January is a great time, but anytime. If you're starting now, it's January, great. But if you put it off and you don't start it till June, well, that's not as good as now, but it's better. All right. And then you're spending 4 hours, probably 8 hours putting that together. It won't take you that long if you follow the system that I'll show you later. When I coach, I give people a system that works pretty well. And then a monthly system that I give them that says, all right, this is our goal for the year. And it's really very simple. We back it back. All right. If I want to be here in a year, what do I need to do in the next month, in the next 3 months, in the next month? Then take that into the next week. What should I be working on today? And it's like a diet. If you miss it, okay. The example I've used is if you're driving somewhere and you take a wrong turn, you don't just give up and come home. It's kind of like with a diet or a profit plan. If you make a mistake and you mess up, you don't just stop and go, I'll just continue doing what the heck I'm doing and, make money, not make money. Well, it's not up to me. It's up to the whims of the market. It's up to my competition. No, 80% of your time should be planning to make a profit and working to implement the plan. It's as simple as that. Now, truth of the matter is, how do you do that? And that's the tricky part, okay? You go back to your time log and you see what you're doing, and you eliminate those items. I mean, I bet you if you added up, you'd be amazed how little of your time is actually being spent to get the client and get a profitable sale and improve your business and make more money. You're putting out fires. You're doing all the stuff that a business owner has to do. Well, start by, what can you delegate? If you're not good at delegating, that's a habit you need to really get good at. There's so much material out there. I have my own system that I've used that works well for just about everybody I teach it to. So again, if I end up coaching, I'll probably discuss this later. It's in one of these. It's a longer topic. Outsource. I'm an accountant. I'm a CPA. We do tax returns, and we do tax returns, tax planning, and business coaching. But I can obviously do my own books. I teach people how to use QuickBooks. I don't do my own accounting. My wife has an accounting degree. She does it. I don't even know who my mortgage company is. Why should I? It's got nothing to do with what I should be doing, which is in getting a profitable client and selling them as much as I can profitably and increasing my bottom line. That's all I care about. The rest of the stuff goes out, all right? I may learn how to do something, but as soon as I know how to do it, I'm looking for who else can do this besides me, because I'm the bottleneck in my business, and so are you in yours, to be frank about it. You are the one that stops just about everything from getting done, so you are the one that needs to learn to focus on the items that increase your profits. Hey, until next time, this is Wayne Belisle saying, let's make this our most profitable year ever. Thank you very much.